This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 62nd District softball action. Good evening and welcome to West Carter Middle School here for today's semifinal round of the 62nd District softball tournament. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live doing your play-by-play stats and a little bit of everything else here today. And glad that you're able to join us here as we are in game one of a doubleheader here tonight, where it's going to be hosting the East Carter Lady Raiders, currently the number one seed in the 62nd District, currently 23-6 in on the season. They are 5-0 within the 62nd District, and they're going to be taking on the West Carter Lady Comets, who is hosting here, but going to be the visitors on the scoreboard here today, who is currently 11-16 on the season, and they are 0-5 inside of the 62nd District. And so we are moments away of getting things rolling on here. Of course, West Carter having one of their better seasons, or the best season that they ever had underneath Coach Zach Stevens, as last year only picked up 2 wins, and they've outdone themselves by 9 games, and so they are definitely rolling in on a high here coming in today. Of course, they're on a 4-game winning streak, defeating Menifee County twice, then defeating Mason County, and then Martin County in their last 4 games. And then, of course, they're coming in here tonight taking on the East Carter Lady Raiders, and they are definitely a force to be reckoned with, as they are number 4 in the region at 23-6 in on the season. Of course, they're on a 1-game losing streak. They dropped a close game against Bath County. They're 11-1 in 6 innings. Before that, they were on a 2-game winning streak, defeating Raceland and Fairview. And so East Carter's 13-4 inside of the region, and they're a perfect 5-0 inside of the district, making them the unanimous number 1 seed. Of course, West Carter coming in 0-5 in on the year in the 62nd District, and so they are coming in as the number 4 seed. Of course, the second game here tonight is going to be having the Elliott County Lady Lions taking on the Morgan County Lady Cougars, and so we'll be seeing that action here momentarily after the conclusion of this game. I'm sure there's going to be about 25-30 minutes that's going to be out there as well. And so let's take a quick look here at some of the lineups here today for both teams. We'll start off here with the home team on the scoreboard here today, the East Carter Lady Raiders. Batting first is going to be Carson Pritchard out in center field. Batting second is going to be Peyton Rice there at second base. Batting third is going to be Audrey Manning, the first baseman. Batting fourth is going to be Trina Porter, the catcher. Batting fifth is going to be Lydia Combs, the shortstop. Batting sixth is going to be Chloe Shelton, the third baseman. Pitching here tonight in the circle is going to be Stephanie Tussey, the East Carter Lady Raiders ace. And then batting eighth is going to be Adriana Cordle, the right fielder, and then batting ninth is going to be the left fielder, Abby Boggs. And then let's take a look here at the starting lineup here for the West Carter Lady Comets. Batting first is going to be the second baseman, Haley James. Then batting second is going to be Cameron Burton, the center fielder. Batting third is going to be Brandy Mcglone, the shortstop. Batting fourth is Allie Stone, the pitcher. Batting fifth is going to be Kenli Atkins, the first baseman. Batting sixth is going to be Claire Holbrook, the catcher. Batting seventh is going to be Chloe Lambert, the left fielder. Batting eighth is going to be Emma McGlone, the third baseman. And then batting ninth is going to be Jordan Porter, the right fielder. And so we should have a doozy of a game on our hands here today. Of course, the last time these two teams met was just a little bit ago. They only met once this season, as they ended up, West Carter ended up falling to the Lady Raiders 15-0 in 3 innings. And, of course, last year, this was the same story that we seen at the 62nd District Championship held over at Morgan County last year, where West Carter and East Carter faced off in the semifinal round. And in that year, West Carter lost to East Carter 16-1 in 3 innings. And so we're going to have to see how everything plays out here today and see if the West Carter can use the home field advantage here today to their advantage. So we're going to take a brief commercial break as we're going to be getting ready here to get things rolling on. You are watching 62nd District softball action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Don't wait until it's too late to service your septic system. Call Baker's Septic Service and Porta-John Rentals. Now under new ownership to service your home, and we have you covered from the 1900. That's Baker's Septic Service and Rentals in Grayson, Kentucky. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Broken screen? Battery not lasting as long as it used to? Broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. Okay, and back here at West Carter Middle School, where it's going to be Stephanie Tussey on the circle here today. Of course, taking a look at the East Carter Lady Raiders, they have definitely put their name in the stats sheets here this season, and we'll take a look at some of their state records that they've got going on right now in the stats leaders. Of course, first of all, category walks, Carson Pritchard is 12th in the state with 23 walks on the season. Trina Porter is 44th in the state as she has got 18 on the season. Stolen bases, and you'll be probably seeing that quite a bit around here as well. Of course, Carson Pritchard, the leadoff batter for East Carter, is 5th in the state with 41 steals, and then of course you got Alexis Thompson 49th in the state as well. And of course we mentioned a second ago Stephanie Tussey out on the circle today for the Lady Comets, got a 1.88 ERA coming in, and she is number 16th in the state in wins. And we're going to get ready to roll here as coming up to the plate first here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 20, Haley James. James, a 389 hitters on the season, 34 runs, 23 RBIs in her senior year. Tussey's first pitch in, that's going to be fouled off down the third base line and just out of the reach of Shelton as that one just about nabbed up there. So that's going to be a foul and strike one here to Haley James. Coming up here, and that's going to be swung on and missed. 0-2 now the count here to James. As West Carter going to try to improve up on their previous record there against the Lady Raiders this season. As that one's going to be hit down the first base line, and that one is going to be caught there by the first baseman Manning, and that's going to be one away there for the Comets. So Manning picks up the pop up there, and that is going to be one away. And coming up to the plate now here for West Carter is going to be number 15, Cameron Burton. A 393 hitter on the season. First pitch up high in the zone. Count goes here 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Burton. Of course, Burton, 40th in the state. And that one is going to be right in your eye there, as that is going to be foul ball, and that will be 1-1 now the count. Thank goodness we are not in 3D here or in virtual reality mode, or otherwise you might have been like me and about ducking out of the way. But, yeah, Burton, 25 steals here on the season as she swings and misses that one. Counts 1-2 here now to Cameron Burton. And that's going to be swung on and missed, strike 3, and so that's going to be 2 away here for the Lady Comets. And coming up to the plate now, dangerous territory here as it's going to be West Carter's leading hitter here, Brandy Mcglone. 584 on the season with 7 home runs, 51 runs, and 45 RBIs. As Tussey brings it in, that's going to be swung on and missed, strike 1. So McGlone's been having a great season, as we'll bring in some of her stats here just a little bit later on. As she fouls that one off, count goes here now 0-2. So 0-2 here to McGlone. As she's 45th in the state in her batting average. 49 of 92, but swings and misses on that. And Tussey strikes out 2 to retire, or excuse me, strikes out 1 to retire the side here. And so as we head in now to the bottom of the first inning, West Carter ended up getting no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. It's going to be the top of the lineup here for the Lady Raiders and Pritchard, Rice, and Manning. And so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Don't wait until it's too late to service your septic system. Call Baker's Septic Service and Porta-John Rentals. Now under new ownership, Eric and Scott Ross are ready to service your home and recreational vehicle septic systems with the latest in jetting and camera technology. Or if you're hosting an event and need portable facilities, we have you covered from the standard to handicap accessible units and hand washing and shower stations. Call us at 606-475-1900. That's Baker's Septic Service and Rentals in Grayson, Kentucky.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
And back here at West Carter, where we're heading into the bottom part of the first inning. And your score is West Carter nothing, East Carter nothing. And so we are ready to roll on here. And so the leading batter here for East Carter is going to be number 17. We'll get that changed up there, Carson Pritchard. Pritchard swings on the initial offering there, and that's going to be over there as McGlone picks that one up, Emma McGlone. And that's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Raiders. And so now it's going to be Rice here for the Lady Raiders. As first pitch into her is going to be ball 1. 333 hitter here on the season. Second pitch in there for ball 2, so 2-0 now here to Rice. And that's going to be in there for strike 1, so 2-1 now here the count to Rice. and hits that one well toward the gap there at second. Rice is getting waved on towards second base, but they're going to hold her there at first. So first hit of the game here goes toward the Lady Raiders on a shot right through the gap there at short. And so that's going to put one on here for East Carter. So it's going to be Audrey Manning now coming up to the plate here for East Carter. The first baseman. First pitch, she hits it right to the gap there at second. That's going to go all the way to the back of the fence. Porter gets it, hits the relay, and they're going to hold the runner there at third. And so East Carter's got something going on here in the first inning, as now they got runners there at second and third on that double there by Manning. And so now it's going to be number 24, Trina Porter here, a .431 batter here on the season. 3 runs, 30 RBIs in her freshman year. Swings at that one and just about takes him out down to the third base line. So that's going to be strike one there on Porter. So 0-1 with runners at second and third here for East Carter. Swings at that one. That's going to be well hit there toward center field. That's going to go all the way back toward the wall. Play at second there, and they're going to say she's safe, that she pulled off. And that's going to score 2 there for the Lady Raiders. Great shot there by Porter. That's going to score Rice and Manning. And so we're going to get a pinch runner come in for the Lady Raiders, but coming up to the plate now here, it's going to be number 2, Lydia Combs, a .423 batter here in her sophomore season. 19 runs, 13 RBIs. So one away here in the bottom of the first. As Stone pitches that one. That one's going to be there, the gap there at second. That's going to score another run there for the Lady Raiders, and so they now have a lead here, 3-0. And that was Adams who scored in for East Carter, so that was an RBI single there for Combs. And so now it's going to be Chloe Shelton here for the Lady Raiders, number 20, a .326 hitter here on the season, with 1 away and 1 on. First, and they're going to say that the runner left early over there at first. The pitch was called a strike. So 2 away now here for the Lady Raiders. As the umpire instructing the players to put away any artificial noisemakers, and now it's in 1-2 here to Shelton here, the 4th batter here in the inning. Their score is East Carter 3, West Carter nothing here in the bottom of the first inning. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. So now 1-2 the count here to Shelton. And that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. Count still remains here at 1-2. Has a real good crowd here at West Carter so far here for this doubleheader. As we said, East and West playing the opening game, and then it'll be Elliott County and Morgan County in the nightcap here tonight. And that's going to be well hit there toward left field, and that's going to be down and past Chloe Shelton, or excuse me, Chloe Lambert. And that's going to be a double there for Chloe Shelton. We'll get the right Chloe's in there, so that's going to be a double there by Shelton. And so there'll be one on with 2 away here. And coming up to the plate here is going to be the pitcher trying to help herself out here in this at-bat, and that's going to be Stephanie Tussey here. In addition to having a great arm, she's got a great bat, .425 on the season, 6 runs, 16 RBIs in her freshman year. And that's going to be a hit there toward third. McGlone picks it up, throws it over toward first. And they're going to run into each other there, all smiles and everything else, but that's going to retire the side there for the Lady Raiders. So at the end of 1, East Carter puts 3 across the plate, and they now lead here 3-0, and it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 batters here for the Comets in Stone, Atkins, and Holbrook. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
So it's going to be Allie Stone up to the plate here for Wes Carter. Of course, basketball senior standout here, I believe heading down to U-Pike to continue on her basketball career, having a great season in the circle as well as in the bats, as that one's going to be fouled off. Count goes here 0-2, and that's going to be off the umpire's face mask there, as that's about the second time that's happened here today. So 0-2 here to Allie Stone. As she pops that one up, Tussey's going to be underneath it. Can of corn, and that's going to be one away. All righty, so coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 12, Kenli Atkins. .447 hitter this season in her senior year. Takes strike one from Tussey. Of course, Atkins having a great season. Number 13th in the state as far as stolen bases go. She's got 35 on the year, and she's going to be hit by a pitch there, and so that's going to put one on for Wes Carter. Of course, East Carter in the bottom part of the first inning ended up getting 3 runs off of 5 hits. And coming up to the plate here now for the Lady Comets is going to be number 44, Claire Holbrook, a .427 hitter here on the season. And that's going to be little bit of English there, but goes foul down the left field line. Count goes 0-1 here to Holbrook. Tussey, very good on the opening pitching as she's thrown 16 pitches so far, 2 balls, 14 strikes here to the Lady Comets. And that's going to be a little bit of a blooper over toward short. And that one's going to get beyond the second baseman of Rice. And so Atkins is going to make it over there toward third. And so Wes Carter trying to get something going on here in the top of the second inning. So Combs bobbled it for a little bit there, but then ended up overthrowing Rice. And so off of the air there, so that was on the catch there of Rice, ended up over at third base, and so Wes Carter now has runners at the corners. And so now it's going to be number 23 here. We'll get our graphics right here. And Chloe Lambert, a 194 hitter on the season with 22 runs and 17 RBIs in her junior year. And she's got runners now here at the corners. First pitch in. And Wes Carter is going to advance on Holbrook as ball one goes across the plate. Atkins stays there at third. Holbrook moves over toward second, so she picks up a stolen base here. Next pitch is up high. Of course, Wes Carter in stolen bases, they've got 4 players that's in the top 50. Kenli Atkins is 13th. Brandy Mcglone is 18th. Allie Stone's 30th, and Cameron Burton is 40th. As that one going to go be low, and so that's going to be 3-0. As Tussey's thrown 3 straight balls here. She only threw 2 in the first inning, but has 3 here straight now to Chloe Lambert. Through 20 pitches, 5 balls, 15 strikes, and that's going to be swung on and miss. So counts now 3-1 here to Lambert. And that's going to be ball 4. So on the 3-1 count, Tussey walks her first one here today, and that's going to put the bases loaded here for the Lady Comets. And coming up to the plate here for Wes Carter is going to be number 7, Emma Mcglone. 371 hitter in her senior year, 19 runs, 19 RBIs. And gets a good hit there toward left field. It's caught. Atkins tags it up, and they're not going to throw that back in time. And so Mcglone gets a sacrifice fly. But and trying to see, not for sure what happened there. As one out, I'm not for sure if someone left early or no. They leave early. 2 of them. Just runner on second. Catch and then second. All right. Getting the verification there from the umpire. So no run is going to score there. So we'll get this all figured up here as the runner at second, Holbrook, left early. So she was caught advancing. And then the Mcglone hit the shot there toward left field. And that ended up retiring the side, so no run scores. As we thought one was going to go across on the sacrifice fly, but they said that the runner at second left early, and that will end the inning there for Wes Carter. So hopefully we got a good enough explanation there for you, as it was the fly ball out to right field was out, and then, of course, the runner leaving second was out as well, and so that was 2, and that ended the inning. And so now we're back here once again heading into the bottom of the second inning. And now it's number 1, Adriana Cordle, a .333 hitter here in her freshman season. So West Carter ended up with no runs off of 1 hit, left 2 on base in that last inning. And first pitch there by Stone's up in the zone, and that's going to be ball 1. So East Carter got a little bit of a break there as they're going to have their run or their lead cut by a third, and there's a shot there toward left field, and that's going to be down. Lambert bobbling a little bit, and they're going to advance on. Cordle there towards second. And she's got a double here on the day. So we're now at the 9th batter here for the Lady Raiders, and that's going to be number 16. As we'll get her here, it's Abby Boggs. I think she did originally wear 22 earlier on in the season, but we'll try to get that fixed up. As she goes trying to bunt, that's going to advance on the runner there toward third. So it's going to be a swinging strike 1 there by Boggs. Cordle picks up a stolen base, and so now there's a runner there at third. So with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning, East Carter still leading here 3-0. Stone delivers, and that's going to be hit there towards second. James hops over there and picks up the out, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Raiders. So we're back up to the top of the order now, where it's going to be number 17, Carson Pritchard here for the Lady Raiders. She's 0 for 1 on the day. And takes the initial offering there by Stone in for strike 1. Stone now 20 pitches on the day, 4 balls, 16 strikes. And that's going to be hit right back up the middle there. That's going to score 1 for East Carter, and that's going to be an RBI single there for the leadoff hitter. So Cordle scores in from third base, and your score is now East Carter 4, West Carter nothing. And so now it's going to be number 15 up to the plate here, Rice, Peyton Rice. 643 hitter here on the season. And they're going to try to advance her, and they're going to get her on the pickoff play. Count was a ball, and then Rice ended up advancing on, but she was picked off there. So good job by Holbrook to get out of the hole there. Throw it over to James there at second, and that is going to be 2 away now here for the Lady Raiders, with Rice still up to the plate now here with a 1-0 count. So base running kind of the name of the game here today. That's been a little bit unusual. Brandy Mcglone gets it, throws it over toward first, and catches it, and that's going to be in time, and that's going to retire the side. So good job there by McGlone to get it over to Atkins. And so that ends the inning there for East Carter, but they tack on 1 more run. And so as we head into the top of the third inning, it's your scores. East Carter 4, West Carter nothing. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Broken screen? Battery not lasting as long as it used to? Broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. And as we're back here at West Carter Middle School, we now have the right fielder here, the 9th batter in the lineup here up to the plate. And that's going to be Jordan Porter here. Showing bunt and ends up going on the swing there, and so that's going to be strike one there for Porter. Of course, a 195 hitter this season. Oop, and we'll get you back in here. Do apologize for that. That's going to be swung on and missed there. 0-2 now the count. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Porter. As that one's going to go low there. Count now 1-2 here to the right fielder. Tussey 26 pitches so far here. Going into the 3rd inning, 7 balls, 19 strikes. As there's a shot down the first base line. Manning gets over there, picks it up, and takes it out herself. And so that's going to be one away here for the Lady Comets. So we're back up to the top of the order here for West Carter, and it's going to be Haley James up to the plate here for West Carter. James 0 for 1 on the day. Takes the initial offering there by Tussey in for a called strike one. James popped out foul to first as that one goes foul into the backstop here. Count goes 0-2 now here to James. So 0-2 here to Haley James. Tussey gets the sign that she likes, delivers the pitch, and that's going to be high up in the zone. Count now goes here to 1-2. As we're here in the top of the 3rd now. And brushes James off the plate a little bit there, and so count goes now here even to 2-2. And that's going to be full count now here to Haley James. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's going to be foul ball. Still full count here to James. As the umpire definitely not getting the love here tonight from the softball. It's been hit multiple times here today in this district semifinal, and that's going to be ball 4. So that's going to put a runner there down at first. And coming up to the plate here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 15, Cameron Burton. 0 for 1 here on the day, struck out swinging there in the first. Swings at the initial offering. Pickoff play there at second. James is going to be in there safe with the slide as the outfield coming in well, or doing a good job getting out there to play backup. So counts 0-1 here to Burton. West Carter now has a runner there at second. And that's going to be swung on and missed. 0-2 now the count here to Burton. As we said, she's 0 for 1, struck out swinging there in the first inning. Tussey delivers. And that's going to be well hit there toward right center field. Burton's going to make her way towards second, and James is going to score from second. So there's not going to be a shutout here today as West Carter ends up picking up a double here from Burton, and so she gets an RBI double. And your score is now East Carter 4, West Carter 1. And coming up to the plate here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 3, Brandy Mcglone. So Mcglone 0 for 1 on the day. As we said, she's having a great season. 533 hitting, 45th in the state as she gets a shot there toward short, throws it over toward first, and that's going to be in time. And so that's going to be 2 away here as the runner does advance over toward third. And so now it's going to be the pitcher here, number 14, Allie Stone, up to the plate here for West Carter. Takes ball 1 in. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to the pitcher there in her last at bat there in the second inning. But as we've seen, Brandy Mcglone, 533 hitter, 49 to 92, 45th in the state, 48th in the state in home runs with 7 on the season. As that one's going to be popped up there towards second. And that's going to be in there caught by Rice. And that's going to retire the side here for the Lady Comets. But the damage has been done as they pick up 1 run here in the third inning. And so as we head into the bottom part of the inning, your score is East Carter 4, West Carter 1. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
Broken screen? Battery not lasting as long as it used to? Broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. This is Manta Sports Media, and we got Audrey Manning up to the plate here for the Lady Raiders. Takes strike 1 in here from Stone off the initial offering. Counts 0-1. Manning 1 for 1 on the day. Picked up a run and a double there in the first inning. Gets a hit there, and that's going to be just inside the third baseline. As Lambert throws that over towards second, and they're going to hold Manning there at first. So now it's going to be number 24, Trina Porter. So leadoff batter standing over there at first. Porter 1 for 1 on the day. Picked up a double to right center. First pitch is going to be up high in the zone for ball 1. So in the bottom of the third, score's still 4-1 here, nobody out, and that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. Count goes here 1-1. So Porter picked up a two runs batted in there on that double there in the first. Just got Manning at first right now. But nobody away here in the bottom of the third. That's going to be in there for ball 1. As they throw it down to first, but Manning already back in place. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Porter. And that's going to be high in the zone. So 3-1 now here to Porter. To Porter. Sure, with the 3-1, she's got the green light here. And that's going to be ball 4, so that's going to put runners there at first and second. And coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Raiders is going to be number 2, Lydia Combs. As pinch runner coming in now for East Carter. Going to be number 44 once again, and that's Adams. And so it's Combs, the shortstop, up to the plate here for the Lady Raiders. Gets a shot there toward third. That's going to be stopped by McGlone. Steps on third to get the leadoff runner out. So that'll be one away here. Gets Manning out there at third. Forster out at third. Porter advances towards second. Combs is at first. And now it's going to be Chloe Shelton here up to the plate here for the Lady Raiders as she takes a shot there towards short. And that's going to be bobbled there by Brandy. And so that's going to be an error there on the shortstop. So hit to McGlone, and she had time in there to get rid of it, but ended up bobbling it, and so makes it over there toward first there, and so Porter advances over toward third. Combs at second, of course, it's Adams there at third. And so as timeout's called here by the East Carter coach. It's going to be Stephanie Tussey coming up to the plate here. 425 hitter, 6 runs, 16 RBIs. She's got bases loaded and 1 away here in the bottom of the third inning. She's 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to first there, or grounded out in the first inning. As Tussey takes strike 1 in from Stone. 0-1 now here, the count. So East Carter threatening here in the bottom of the third inning with bases loaded. Fouls that one off. Count goes now to 0-2. So 0-2 here to Stephanie Tussey. East Carter's ace pitcher. Number 16th in the state in wins, 34th in the state in her ERA of 1.88. Gets a nice hit there towards second. They throw it over to first, and they're going to say that she pulled off the bag. And so that's going to put another run across there. So Tussey ends up getting an RBI single. And courtesy runner here for the Lady Raiders. As it's number 9. That's going to be Biddle. Pitch running here for Tussey. And it's going to be Cordle here now for the Lady Raiders. As she gets a hit there toward left field. Our center field, that's going to be in and out of the glove there. Burton, that's going to score 1. So another single, RBI single for the Lady Raiders as Combs advances on from third base. Shelton advances to third base. Biddle advances towards second, and Cordle now at first. And coming up to the plate now, here's the 9th batter in the lineup here, and that's going to be Abby Boggs as she quickly takes a shot there, and that's going to be caught there by the shortstop in McGlone. That's going to be 2 away. So back up to the top of the order here with Carson Pritchard as the Lady Raiders quickly getting up and getting out there, moving pretty fast here today. As that one's going to be fouled off there by Pritchard. Count goes here 0-1. Pritchard's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. She picked up a single there in the second inning.
As your score is East Carter 6, West Carter 1 here. Count goes 1-1 now here to Pritchard. As there's a shot there. As they throw it there towards second, and they get her out there. They get Cordle out, and so that's going to end the inning there. And we'll get this scored up here. That was a McGlone to James. And so your score here at the end of 3 is going to be East Carter 6, West Carter 1. We'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Wing Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternwingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Back here at West Carter, where it's going to be Kenli Atkins leading off here for the Lady Comets. As Manning gets down there, picks it up, throws it over toward the second baseman in Rice, and so that's going to be one away. And coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Comets is going to be the catcher here, the freshman, number 44, Claire Holbrook. Holbrook takes ball 1 as she's 1 for 1 on the day. Got a single there towards short in the second inning. Also picked up a stolen base as well. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. So 1-1 now here to Claire Holbrook. One away here in the top of the 4th inning. And Tussey puts that in there for strike 2. So Holbrook's down in the count now here, 1-2. That's going to be popped up back to Tussey. Gets underneath that, and that's going to be 2 away here for West Carter. And coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 23, Chloe Lambert. Lambert walked in her last at bat there in the second inning. Swings at the initial offering there by Tussey, so 1 strike. Swings at the second pitch there, so it's now quickly 0-2 now here to Lambert. Pops that one off and back into the netting here, so Lambert keeps herself alive here in this at bat. Still count 0-2. So East Carter's got 12 hits here through 3 innings. That's going to be ball 1, so 1-2 now here to Tussey. West Carter's got 1 run and 2 hits here.
in the top of the fourth inning. This will be Tussie's 50th pitch. As that's going to be popped up and out of play. Count still remains here 1-2. So West Carter trying to keep East Carter at bay with only 6 runs here through 3 innings. As that's going to be swung on a miss as Tussie's going to retire the side there. So for the Lady Comets, they end up picking up no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And so it's going to be the 2, 3, and 4 batters here for East Carter and Rice, Manning, and Porter. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Don't wait until it's too late to service your septic system. Call Baker's Septic Service and Portageon Rentals. Now under new ownership, Eric and Scott Ross are ready to service your home and recreational vehicle septic systems with the latest in jetting and camera technology. Or if you're hosting an event and need portable facilities, we have you covered from the standard to handicap accessible units and hand washing and shower stations. Call us at 606-475-1900. That's Baker's Septic Service and Rentals in Grayson, Kentucky. As we head into the bottom of the fourth inning, your score still remains East Carter 6, West Carter 1, as it's now going to be Rice here up to the plate. Peyton Rice, 643 hitter here for the Lady Raiders, as she takes ball 1 in from Stone. 1 for 2 here on the day. Picked up a single there in the first inning. Grounded out to short there in the second inning. As Stone puts that one across the plate, and it's now quickly 1-1. And that's going to be just outside. Count goes here now 2-1 now here to Rice. And that's going to be in the dirt. 3-1 now here, the count to Rice. And it's going to be fouled off down the third base line. Full count now here to Peyton Rice. It's a beautiful day out here for some softball and baseball action, of course, across the county. Over at East Carter, East Carter is going to be taking on Morgan County in baseball, as there's a shot over there toward Emma McGlone there at third. Throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Raiders. And coming up to the plate now for the Lady Raiders is going to be number 50, Manning. Audrey Manning, a .468 hitter on the season. She's 2 for 2 today, as she takes ball 1 in from Stone. So Allie Stone, 47 pitches here on the day so far. 14 balls, 33 strikes here to the Lady Raiders. As that's going to be well hit there toward right field. That's going to be just outside the reach of Jordan, and so they're going to wave her on. And they're going to hold her there at second. So that's the second double of the day there for Manning. As courtesy runner now coming into the game. Let's see if we can identify who that is. That may be Wilson out there. But it's going to be Trina Porter now here for the Lady Raiders up to the plate here with one away and one on. Still 6-1 your score here as East Carter has a runner on second. And pitch one into Porter is going to be high in the zone, ball one. Swung on down the third base line, and that's going to go foul. So count goes 1-1 now here to Porter. Porter 1 for 1 on the day, picked up a double in the first inning to right center, walked in the third. She's got 2 RBIs and 2 runs here on the day. And that's going to be high in the zone, 2-1 now the count here to Porter. So 2-1 now here to Porter. Pops that one up toward left field. Lambert's underneath that, and that's going to be 2 away here for the Lady Raiders. As she flew out there to Lambert, and so coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Raiders, trying to keep things going on here in the fourth, is going to be number 2, Lydia Combs. 2 for 2 here on the day with an RBI and a run. 2 singles, 1 in the third, 1 in the first. And she's going to take ball 1 in from Stone here. So 1-0 runner at second, as that's going to be a shot there towards short, and that's just going to be outside the glove there of McGlone. That's going to score number 23 there for East Carter. Felty. That was who pinch run there for Manning. And so that's going to be an RBI double there by Combs. And coming up to the plate now is going to be number 20, Shelton, as she gets a hold of that one toward left field, and that's going to be down. That's going to score another one in from second base. Play at second, and it's going to be safe. So another RBI double there for the Lady Raiders. As Combs scores in from second, Shelton now there at second. And it looks like we're going to get another pinch runner coming in here for the Lady Raiders. And that looks like it's going to be, trying to see who that is. That may be Hall. Yes, that's Hall out there at second. So it's going to be Stephanie Tussey up to the plate here for the Lady Raiders. Swings at the initial offering there by Stone. Hall's going to advance over toward third, and they're going to say she is safe. So swinging strike there by Tussey, but that advances, helps to get the runner advanced over toward third. So Hall with the stolen base here on the day. 0-1 here to Tussey as she gets a grounder there toward third. Throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time, and that's going to retire the side. So run did not score there for the Lady Raiders. And so as we head into the top of the fifth inning,
Your score is East Carter 8, West Carter 1, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Don't wait until it's too late to service your septic system. Call Baker's Septic Service and Porta-John Rentals. Now under new ownership, Eric and Scott Ross are ready to service your home and recreational vehicle septic systems with the latest in jetting and camera technology. Or if you're hosting an event and need portable facilities, we have you covered from the standard to handicap accessible units and hand washing and shower stations. Call us at 606-475-1900. That's Baker's Septic Service and Rentals in Grayson, Kentucky.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. As we headed back here to West Carter Middle School, top of the fifth, it's 8-1. East Carter here on top, and coming up to the plate here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 7, Emma Mcglone. 0 for 1 here on the day. She flew out to right field in the second inning. So through 4 innings, East Carter's Tussie's thrown 51 pitches, 14 balls, 37 strikes, giving up 1 run and 2 hits. And the first pitch into Emma Mcglone is going to be in there for ball 1. So West Carter extending out this game longer than anyone they've had so far this season with the Lady Raiders. As now 2-0 here to Mcglone. Of course, East Carter Lady Raiders, the defending 62nd district champs. Ranked 4th in the region. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. Of course, one thing that you'll notice about these 62nd district teams is that they can definitely can steal bases, as West Carter, number 2 in the state as far as stolen bases goes. East Carter's ranked 5th. West Carter's stolen 198 bases on the season. During the regular season, East Carter's stolen 150 bases on the regular season. Of course, East Carter's ERA 2.5 altogether, as that one's going to be popped up and out of play. Count still remains here 2-2. Of course, as far as hits, West Carter been hitting the ball well this season. They're ranked 46 in the state, 272 hits on the season, 17 triples, and 205 RBIs. So they're 13th in the state as far as triples go. As that one's going to be fouled off in the other direction. So Mcglone's still staying alive here in this at bat. As this will be the 7th pitch here in this at bat. Of course, East Carter having a great batting season as well. They're ranked 8th in the state, 407 team batting average, 33 in the state, 33rd in the state with 238 runs, averaging 8.5 per game. And they're ranked 32nd in the state as far as hits goes, and 36th in the state as far as RBIs go. So a lot of stat leaders here in the 62nd. As that's going to miss outside, so 3 balls and 2 strikes now here to Emma Mcglone. As this will be the 8th pitch in this at bat here for Tussie. And that's going to be a shot that went foul. Count still remains full at 3-2. And if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure that you give us a like and a share and everything else out there. Also glad to have people to be able to contribute starts here. As that one going to be popped up, and that's going to be caught here by an Elliott County fan. Got in the trees there.
as this will now be the 10th pitch this at bat here. And that's going to be in the dirt, ball 4. So after the long at bat, McGlone gets the free trip down to first. And now it's going to be the right fielder here, Jordan Porter, a senior, batting 195 here on the season. 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to first there in the 3rd inning. Tussey delivers. And that's going to be in there for strike 1. So McGlone there at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Tussey gets the sign from the circle. And that's going to be hit well toward the gap there at short. And that's going to be safe there at second, so that's going to be a single there for Porter. As she picks up her first hit here of the game. So now it's going to be number 20 here, Haley James, the leadoff batter for the Lady Comets with 2 on and nobody out here in the 5th inning. James 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in her last at bat there in the 3rd inning. As West Carter trying to put a few things together here in the 5th. Gets a shot there toward third. Runs it over there and gets the leadoff runner. So that'll be 1 away here for the Lady Comets. And coming up to the plate now here for the Lady Comets is going to be number 15, Cameron Burton. One for 2 on the day as she takes ball 1 in from Tussey's initial offering. Struck out in the 1st inning, then picked up a double there to get the run across there in the 3rd. So she's got a double and an RBI here on the day. Gets a hit there toward first. Manning's there, and that's going to be 2 away. Good base running there by James to prevent the double play. And coming up to the plate now is going to be Brandy Mcglone. 0 for 2 on the day, but she's had a great season so far. We said, our batting average, .533 on the season, 7 home runs, 49 hits, 14 doubles, got a .975 slugging percentage. As she gets a shot there toward short, and that goes on through. And so that's going to load the bases here with 2 away here in the 5th. So Porter's over there at third. Haley James there at second. McGlone now at first. And coming up to the plate here is going to be the pitcher, number 14, Allie Stone. 0 for 2 here on the day. Popped up twice, once to the pitcher and once to second. First pitch is going to be up high in the zone. Count goes here 1-0 now here to the Allie Stone. And this pitcher versus pitcher duel here. And that's going to be outside. Count goes here 2-0 now here to Stone. As this will be Tussey's 70th pitch here of the game. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be in there for strike 1. So 2-1 now here the count here to Stone. Of course, Tussey still only giving up 1 run, but off of 5 hits. East Carter 8 runs off of 15 hits here. And that's going to be a shot down the first base line that goes foul. Count evens up here at 2 apiece. Of course, always have to mention the Cincinnati Reds. Most broadcasts, as they pulled off a very unique feat the other day, threw a no-hitter, an unofficial no-hitter, and ended up losing the game 1-0 to the Pittsburgh Pirates. As there's a shot down first, and that's going to be just out of the reach there of Manning. So Stone's going to keep alive here in the fifth. Tussey, 72 pitches, 21 balls, 51 strikes. And that's going to be up high for ball 3. So 3-2 now here to Allie Stone. As this will be the 7th pitch of the inning here to Stone. That's going to be popped up back into the trees. No catch by the fans this time. Though, just got a report in from Hank Bond in the 64th District in baseball. Boyd County 13, Rose Hill 1 in final. That's through 4.5. So the Lions are on to the district final in the 16th region tournament here this season. So congratulations to Boyd County baseball. As there's going to be a shot there towards center field. And good nab there by Pritchard to end the inning. That one was just floating right on through. Pritchard had to get on her horse to get that one, but nabbed that one out of the air, and they hold West Carter scoreless here in the 5th. So West Carter gets no runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 3 on base. And so as we head into the bottom part of the 5th inning, your score still remains East Carter 8, West Carter 1. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. So as we head into the bottom part of the 5th inning, it's going to be number 1, Adriana Cordle now here for the Lady Raiders. 2 for 2 on the day with a double and a single. And takes ball 1 in from Allie Stone. And thank you, Chastity Blevins Atkins, for those stars. Just trying to get caught up on a few things here. As that pitch going to be up high once again. 2-0 now here to Cordle. And that's going to be ball 3 now here by Stone. 8-1 still your score here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody out. The leadoff hitter here in Cordle up to the plate. And takes the 3-0 strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Cordle. And that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. So count's going to be full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Cordle. As the sun's starting to go in behind the trees a little bit, darkening up the field just a touch. As we said, good crowd here. Of course, you've got 4 teams as that's going to be popped up. Stone there, and Stone and Atkins bump shoulders, but dangerous play there, but that's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Raiders. So it's going to be number 16, Boggs, up here, Abby Boggs. 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up in the second and in the third. Showing bunt there, but pulls it back in time. Count goes here 1-0. So Boggs, the ninth batter in the lineup. That time she goes on that one, so count's going to be 1-1 here. Of course, nobody on base here for the Lady Raiders. Showing bunt again, gets that one down. And that's going to be it, as good job there by Emma Mcglone. Noticing that and coming in from third to pick that one up. So that's a 5-3 out on the bunt, and that's going to be 2 away, and we're back up to the top of the lineup here for the Lady Raiders, and it's going to be Carson Pritchard here now for East Carter. As she takes a shot there toward short, Brandy Mcglone steps over, and that is going to retire the side here for East Carter here in the 5th. So East Carter still holding on to a 7-run lead as we're heading into the 6th inning. It's East Carter 8, West Carter 1. Of course, East Carter picked up no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left there in the 5th. And so as we head up to the top of the 6th inning, it's going to be Atkins, Holbrook, and Lambert for the Lady Comets. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. So as we head into the top of the 6th inning here, it's going to be for West Carter, number 12, Kenli Atkins. 0 for 1 officially on the day, was hit by a pitch there in the 2nd and grounded out in the 4th as she takes a shot there toward the shortstop, throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time. And so East Carter gets 1 away here in the top of the 6th. So now it's going to be the catcher here, number 44, Claire Holbrook. 1 for 2 here on the day. And that one's going to be fouled off. Count goes here 0-1 here to Holbrook. So a lot of tournaments being played around here across the 62nd and across the 16th region. Of course, softball going on here tonight at West Carter. We'll have game number 2. Elliott versus Morgan in the second game as Holbrook takes a strike there from Tussey. 0-2 now the count. But in the 61st, games being played tonight, Bath County and Menifee County, as that's going to be ball 1 now here to Holbrook. So Bath and Menifee County, and that's going to be played at Fleming County. Underway now at the moment, then it's going to be Round County versus Fleming County in the nightcap there. Over in the 63rd, it's going to be Lewis and Russell tonight at Russell. And then tomorrow night it's going to be Raceland versus Greenup County. And then finally in the 64th round here, it's going to be Ashland Fairview tomorrow night, and then the winner will take on Boyd County. as it's going to be a full count now here into Holbrook. And that's going to be ball 4, and so that's going to put Holbrook down at first. And they're going to bring in, I believe, Laney Reynolds here in to run for the Lady Comets. So Laney Reynolds at first going to be running in for Holbrook. It's going to be Chloe Lambert here at the plate. As she takes a shot, Manning gets that, runs it over toward first to get the out, but that's going to advance Reynolds there over towards second. And so now it's going to be number 7 here for the Lady Comets, Emma McGlone. McGlone 0 for 1 on the day, walked in her last at bat there in the 5th. Takes a shot there up the middle. It's going to be picked up by the shortstop, thrown over toward first, and that's going to be in time to retire the side. So for West Carter, they end up picking up no runs off of no hits, no errors, and they leave 1 on base. And so as we head to the bottom part of the 6th, your score still remains East Carter 8, West Carter 1. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
As we're heading into the bottom of the 6th inning here, it's going to be East Carter now up to the plate, and it's going to be Peyton Rice up to bat here for the Lady Raiders. As that one goes bouncing there by Stone. Rice 1 for 3 here on the day with a run. Of course, the last time that these two teams went the full distance was back in 2019, as that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. Count goes 1-1. Yeah, the last time these two teams went the distance was May 21st, 2019, where East Carter won that one 5-2 was the score in the championship game there of the fast pitch tournament action. That's going to be in there for a ball now here to Rice. 2-1 now the count. Of course, the last time that the Lady Comets defeated East Carter was back in 2013 as they defeated them 2-0. And so it's been all East Carter here for the last little bit. As that's going to be in there for another ball. So 3-1 now here the count to Rice. 71 pitches here by Stone. 24 balls, 47 strikes, as that one's going to be popped up. Atkins over there, and that's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Comets. So it's going to be the first baseman now here for the Lady Raiders, Audrey Manning. 3 for 3 on the day. 2 doubles and a single, doubled in the first and the fourth. Picked up a single there in the third. As first pitch into her by Stone's going to be in there for ball 1. And that's going to be popped up there by Manning. Stone comes in from the circle, and that's going to be 2 away here for East Carter. And so now it's going to be Trina Porter here for the Lady Raiders, trying to get something going here in the 6th. One for 2 on the day. Picked up a double there in the first as she gets a nice hit there toward right field. Jordan's underneath that, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning there for the Lady Comets as they end up getting the Lady Raiders out. So East Carter gets no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And so as we head into the final inning here, your score still remains East Carter 8, West Carter 1. And so this will be the first full-length game that the West Carter and East Carter has been since 2019. And a score update once again, it's Lewis 3-1 over Russell there in the bottom of the 5th. And so as that game's going on as well, that's going to be another tight game as well. So we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Don't wait until it's too late to service your septic system. Call Baker's Septic Service and Portageon Rentals. Now under new ownership, Eric and Scott Ross are ready to service your home and recreational vehicle septic systems with the latest in jetting and camera technology. Or if you're hosting an event and need portable facilities, we have you covered from the standard to handicap accessible units and hand washing and shower stations. Call us at 606-475-1900. That's Baker's Septic Service and Rentals in Grayson, Kentucky.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. So we're here in the top of the 7th. West Carter needing to get 7 runs to keep things alive here. And coming up to the plate to start things off is going to be the right fielder here, number 10, Jordan Porter. So as we're here in the top of the 7th, game going the full distance here today. And Porter's going to take strike 1 here off of Tussey. So Tussey now with 84 pitches here, 26 balls, 58 strikes. And that's going to be in there for ball 1. So 1-1 now here to Jordan Porter. Leadoff batter James on deck here for the Lady Comets. As there's a little chopper down the third base line, picks it up, throws it over to first. And that's going to be in time. Good stretch there by Manning. So Shelton gets that over to Manning, and that's going to be 1 away. As now it's going to be Haley James coming up to the plate here for West Carter, trying to keep themselves alive here in the 7th. 1 for 2 on the day. Picked up a single there to the catcher there in the 5th. He's got a stolen base and a run on a resume here tonight. Walked in the 3rd. Takes ball 1 up high and outside. 1-0 now the count here. Tussey looking for a different pitch. Gets the one that she likes now. And that's going to be off the umpire's face mask once again. Foul ball. So I'm sure somebody out in Las Vegas is making a lot of money on the over-under on the shots taken off the umpire's face mask here today. But that's why they wear the protective equipment. And that's going to be swung on and miss. And so 1-2 now the count here to Haley James. This will be Tussie's 90th pitch. And that's going to be strike 3 as Tussie catches her looking there. And so Tussie's 1 out away from advancing on to the championship game against the winner of Morgan County versus Elliott County. But standing in their way is going to be number 15, Cameron Burton. Or excuse me, they're going to put in a pinch hitter here. It was supposed to be Burton, but they're going to be bringing in Moore here. Caitlin Moore, 273 hitter here, senior. 3 runs, 1 RBI here on the season, and she's going to be the West Carter's hope here to try to keep things going on. As she takes strike 1 in from Tussie. So Caitlin Moore, 0-1 now the count. Swing on and miss. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Caitlin Moore. And that's going to be fouled off, so Moore keeps herself alive in this at bat. Tussie now with 93 pitches. 1 strike away here from a complete game victory over West Carter. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that is going to be it for West Carter. And so that is going to end the game here today as Stephanie Tussie picks up a complete game victory as the East Carter Lady Raiders defeat the West Carter Comets 8-1 in full-length regulation. And so East Carter is going to advance on to the championship game, as they're going to be taking on the winner of Morgan County versus Elliott County. We'll take just a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily with some final stats here today. Your final score is West Carter 8, East Carter 1. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Broken screen? Battery not lasting as long as it used to? Broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at West Carter Middle School, once again, your final score here, East Carter 8, West Carter 1. Now let's take a look here at some box scoring and some stats here. As East Carter started off the things there in the bottom of the first inning, they held West Carter to no runs there in the first, but East Carter picked up 3 runs there in the first inning to make it 3-0. East Carter tacked on one more insurance run there in the second to make it 4-0 after 2. West Carter picked up their first and only run there in the third inning, making it 4-1. But then East Carter added on 2 more runs, making it 6-1 after 3. And then, of course, East Carter tacked on 2 more runs there in the fourth. And then both teams were held scoreless throughout the rest of the game, making your final score 8-1. West Carter picked up 1 run off of 5 hits with 1 error on the night. East Carter with 8 runs off of 15 hits with 1 error on the night as well. Let's take a look at some offensive stats here. Haley James was 1 for 3 on the day, scored the West Carter's only run of the evening. Cameron Burton was 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI, had a double. Caitlin Moore, who came in, pitched there at the end, was 0 for 1 on the day. Brandy Mcglone was 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Kenli Atkins was 0 for 2 on the day. Claire Holbrook was 1 for 2. Chloe Lambert was 0 for 2. Emma McGlone was 0 for 2, and Jordan Porter was 1 for 3. So West Carter altogether was 5 of 24 here on the evening with 1 run, 1 RBI, 1 double, 4 walks, 2 stolen bases, 1 hit by a pitch, and then they were struck out 5 times here on the day. For East Carter, Carson Pritchard was 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI. Peyton Rice, the second baseman, was 1 for 4 on the day with a run. Audrey Manning, the first baseman, was 3 for 4 on the day with 2 runs. Had 2 doubles on the day. Trina Porter was 1 for 3 on the day with 2 runs and 2 RBIs, one of those being a double. Lydia Combs was 3 for 3 on the day with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, one of them being a double. And then Chloe Shelton was 2 for 3 on the day, had 1 RBI as a double. And then Stephanie Tussey was 1 for 3 on the day with 1 RBI. Adriana Cordle was 2 for 3 on the day with 1 run, 1 RBI, 1 double. And then Abby Boggs was 0 for 3 on the day for the Lady Raiders. And so they ended up they were right at 500 as a team, 15 hits off of 30 at-bats, scoring 8 runs, had 8 RBIs, 7 doubles, 1 walk, 2 stolen bases. And then that was it for the Lady Raiders. And so the winning pitcher here tonight was Stephanie Tussey on a complete game, 1 run, 5 hit effort there for the Lady Raiders through 94 pitches. Walked 4 and struck out 5 and hit 1 batsman, only gave up 1 double on the day. Allie Stone picked up the loss here for the Lady Comets through 6 innings, through 75 pitches, gave up 8 runs off of 15 hits, walked 1, didn't strike out anybody, and gave up 7 doubles there on the day. And so Morgan County and Elliott County is going to be up next here as we're going to go off the air, get everything reset back up for that. Morgan County is going to be the home team on the scoreboard here, but as West Carter finishes off a great season. Last year they were and forever it seemed like against their opponents. They picked up 2 wins over Menifee County, and then this season coming up and picking up double-digit victories, and so we've got to give it up to the West Carter Lady Comets on a vast improvement over last year, and so they had a great time, picked up some good players and everything, and we wish the seniors good luck and everything. Allie Stone, I know I'm probably going to miss a few here. Allie Stone, you got Emma McGlone. Like I said, I knew I'd forget some others, Moore, and all the company out there. Haley James, we wish them all good luck in their future endeavors after high school, as they're going to be getting ready to graduate here on the 27th. At 7 o'clock, and we're going to bring you that graduation as well. So like I said, we're going to go off the air here for a little bit, reset things back up for game number 2. So it's going to be the Lady Cougars and the Lady Lions in the nightcap here tonight. Your final score here, once again here from West Carter Middle School, is East Carter 8, West Carter 1. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you for tuning in here today, and we will see you all again here next time here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.